Hey, big cat, welcome to my therapy. This ain't your ordinary world, it's extraordinary. See, I'm a high priestess, light walker, here to guide your way through the waves of life. We'll find a new path to embrace. Tarot, astrology, numerology in our hands. No weapon formed against you shall ever stand. We're winners, we never quit, we always keep on going. Quitters never win, but we're always growing. Hey there, big cat, let's chase the highest vibration. Together we'll create a new world, a brand new nation.
Water sign Sun Moon rising the 26th of June to the 2nd of July 2024 full version on my YouTube channel Frequency Phoenix 555.
Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. The planetary hot topics to add to your almanac over the next 7 days. On the 26th of June, Mercury in Cancer sextiles Saturn in Pisces. When discussing future goals, consider both the emotional and realistic aspects. Approach sensitive topics with a mix of empathy and structure. Use today to have meaningful conversations that are both heartfelt and well planned. On the 27th, the Moon in Pisces is conjunct to Saturn in Pisces. Spend some time alone to reflect on your feelings and boundaries, to understand what you need emotionally. Today is ideal for building emotional resilience and understanding. On the 28th, Venus in Cancer sextiles Mars in Taurus. Venus is detriment in Cancer, so show appreciation for those closest to you. Plan a special activity. Express your affection through kind words or thoughtful actions. Create a cozy, nurturing environment. On the 29th, Saturn goes retrograde in Pisces until the 4th of November. Review your past efforts and think about how you can improve them. This is a time for careful planning and thoughtful restructuring. On the 30th, the Moon in Taurus is square Pluto in Aquarius. Be honest with yourself about how you feel and what needs to change. Confront any deep issues. Use these challenges as a chance to grow and transform emotionally. On the 1st of July, the Moon in Taurus is sextile Saturn in Pisces. Plan your day carefully. Show patience and persistence in your work. Today is great for setting up practical long-term plans and goals. On the 2nd, Neptune retrogrades in Pisces. Neptune is in its home sign of Pisces, so take a deep look at your dreams and spiritual beliefs. What truly matters to you and how does it feel and how does it align with your actions? Align your vision with your true self and what it is that you exactly want from life. Also on the 2nd, Mercury enters Leo. Engage in conversations that highlight your unique perspective. Please stay tuned in for the tarot reading to follow. Big Cat Wave. Namaste! Grand Rising Big Cat Water Signs. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for messages for your next 7 days. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Big Cat Wave. Let's dive right in and unpack. Oh, you have the energy of a double one, darling dears. Love it. I don't hate it. The energy of a 2, darling dears. You could be a life path 2. The number 2 is ruled by the moon. You could be a 2 or a life path 11, darling dears. It encumbers the numbers 2, 11, 20 and 29. The number 2 rules the letters B, K, T. The moon rules Cancer and it rules the letters B, K and R. You are empathic, darling dears, and a healer, darling dears, but healing must always begin with self first and foremost. Your luckiest days over the next 7 days will be Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Your luckiest numbers will be 1, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Avoid the numbers 5 and 7. The 2 is represented by the astrological aspect of a opposition. So it's circumstances outside of your control, darling dears. It also speaks about this conflict is going to bring, define your issues, darling dears, and it will bring about a level of change. Okay. It's also a reminder for you to avoid seeking any form of external validation. You're about to reap the benefits of some past actions. The master number 11 is about you being a creator, a visionary, okay, as well as what? A healer. Yes, baby, a healer, as I just said. It also speaks about you living in the moment, but listening to your intuition as well as your discernment. It's about you being adaptable, darling dears, being able to flow with the energy of the universe, because the opposition is here to create change for you. Okay, let's drop down and get our eagle on. The energy of the double one, darling dears, is about you meeting someone you haven't seen in a while, possibly even years, darling dears. Okay, the energy of the 2 is also pointing that you're going to meet them in a social environment. Could be a party, I don't know, a social environment, could be at work, darling dears. Okay, you have the energy of the 5. 5 speaks about change that is brought about through conflict. But the energy of the 2 again speaks about balance and unity, possibly even a new partnership for you over the next 7 days. Okay, let's press on, let's press on. So it's the moon energy. Moon represents female energy. It represents the mother. It's about your emotions, your relationships. It also represents the stomach, the breast, the spleen, the brain. Somebody's having sympathy or in sympathy. My condolences, darling dears. My condolences. The moon is represented by the frequency of 417. Play that at night time to balance out your sacral chakra. Okay. Again, I'm healing the word adaptability. It's about how you be able to adapt to circumstances and changes, which definitely are afoot. Okay, let's press on, let's press on. Let me get the oracle ancestral message. Ace of the deck, you're banishing someone from you, darling dears. Sending back some negative energy from whence it came. Okay, your first card, what did I just say? You are a natural healer, darling dears. Some of you are going to be coming out with your abilities, no longer looking for validation from others, darling dears, relying on your own understanding, your own skills, your talents and gifts, darling dears, your abilities moving forward. Okay, yeah, a new level of balance, darling dears, yin and yang, but the balance has to come from within. It also speaks about, I'm feeling a little bit of negative energy. We've got 2 birds here, and again the duality of that all, darling dears. Everything is about balance. You're balancing out your situations, things around you. I heard something about career. A career liar. Oh, okay. Okay. Base of the deck in a union. Somebody's not happy about a union that they're actually in at this moment in time. Yes, it's a happy card, but something is about to be brought to the forefront. Something that is going to be, oh gosh, untenable, unable to stay in a circumstance or situation, whether it's work, relationship, friendship, whatever. Possibly from this, I don't know, it could be the information from this person you haven't seen in a while. Okay, mocha sipped, because we ain't getting smoked. Let's dive it. Let me get some intuitive cards. Feel guided to take them. We've got first house energy. First house is about self, about your appearance, darling dears. The first house is about your physical body, your personality, your appearance, how you view life. It also speaks about your early environment. Somebody's looking at their early environment, looking at how their relationships were shaped because of their early environment. Also about to initiate something. It's also telling you to beware of being impulsive. We've got Hermit energy, major arcana. Again, somebody's divorcing himself from a situation, going within, self-examination, self-improvement. You also have what? Abundance, darling dears. Abundance comes in many forms, not just Skrilla.com, the folding stuff, the money. Abundance of knowledge, abundance of what? Like-minded souls. Yeah, you have a guardian, darling dears. You're being protected and guided at this moment in time. It also speaks about enemies. You're going to be finding an enemy in your camp, the least likely person, darling dears, or somebody who is a career liar, discovering something that is going to change your outlook. But it's also what part of the protection, your ancestral team protecting you in order for you to move away from a situation or circumstance. Yeah, it was a bait and a trap, but not anymore. You have to remember, you're not a tree, darling dears. If you're not happy with a circumstance or situation, leave. Toot sweet. And don't look back. Get your tinky winky on. Okay, let's get a deck. Let's get a deck and dive right in. Base of your deck, we've got the Knight of Wands. This is fickle energy, but it also speaks about what? You have a message, news, information coming towards you quite quickly, darling dears. The Knight of Wands in the upright also speaks about someone who is a free spirit, someone who is extremely creative, darling dears. Okay, could be you or them. Let's look at your relationships over the next 7 days. Relationships. Listen, somebody's moving on from a situation, darling dears, but it fell in the reverse. Someone doesn't want you to leave this situation. Good golly and gosh. A situation where there is a lot of trauma, drama, a lot of emotional manipulation. All of this and that, darling dears. This and that. Then it also speaks about somebody learning from a past situation, darling dears. And somebody wants to return to a situation that feels like home over the next 7 days. We've got the Knight of Cups. The Lovers, Page of Swords. Somebody wants to return to a situation where they feel that they never gave the best version of themselves. Lovers energy. This situation or circumstance was a fated meeting, a fated romance, a fated relationship, whatever it was, darling dears. This person is taking the time to assess their behaviors within a situation where they didn't give what was truly meant to be given in a situation. A fated, good golly and gosh, a soul contract. Somebody wants to offer up to someone who there was already in a relationship situation. This flashed up. What's this? Justice card. This is karma. Looking at a situation, darling dears. The 8 of Cups on his forehead speaks about extreme manipulation in a one-to-one relationship. Yeah, Justice card is the 7th house on its forehead, darling dears. On its forehead. Lots of dishonesty. It also speaks about possibly even a legal situation. One which is not going to be easily gotten out of, darling dears, which was brought about from a relationship that someone finds himself in. On the one hand, somebody's looking at a situation where they didn't offer up enough or give the relationship a true chance. Yes, this person was running around with the Knight of Cups energy, charming to everyone, darling dears. This person was for the streets. And alternatively, somebody's finding out a partner that they're with, darling dears, is for the streets. They're a professional liar. Listen, possibly even bringing it to legal stage, darling dears. Legal stage. Good golly and gosh. I know, bestie. I know. Did you just have double one? Excuse me, Marcy will play. Okay. About your friendships. My water signs. Over the next 7 days. friendships for the water signs. Nine of Pentacles. Victory in a group setting, darling dears. What is this big? Okay. You've got a skullduggerous friend, darling dears, but you're going to be seen as the truth teller. There was a lot of, what's the word? Covert. A lot of covert aggression within a group of friends, darling dears. Yeah. These people want to choose you now. Two sixes on the tableau. Again, the Page of Swords, and again, the Knight of Cups, darling dears. This is in a group setting, darling dears. It looks like bullying was going on in this situation. Yes. Lots of impetuous energy going out there, Page of Swords. And right next to the Knight of Cups, this is people running on fantasy. But you're going to be vindicated within a group setting, darling dears. Okay, over the next 7 days, there was a lot of controversy. A lot of people were against you, but it's all based on jealousy. There was a lie told about a health situation or circumstance which is about to be uncovered. This is where you're going to find the victory, darling dears. 100%. Okay. About your career and finances. Feels like somebody's coming out as their true self, darling dears. They're living by their own understanding. Yeah. Your finances, we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, second house of wealth. So your money's looking good. King of Cups. If you're looking for a job, you're going to get it. If you are putting out anything, because this is illumination, it could be online, darling dears. It's going to go well over the next 7 days. Because of the choices that you are about to make or have made. One more card. We've got the High Priestess energy. This is a fated meeting. Something to do with your finances. Somebody's also going to be getting a new job, a new promotion. But the High Priest, I'm still getting the energy that in order to take up this position, you're going to be separating from something. Intuitively guided to move away. Okay. This is also a fated meeting, darling dears. Good golly and gosh. You have two fated meetings, darling dears. The Two of Swords is about a decision that you're going to have to make. It could be two persons. Maybe it's a choice between two, darling dears. In a career setting, if you've applied for a job, you're going to be getting 2 offers over the next 7 days, darling dears. 2 offers. People want to work with you. Could also be something online, something you're producing. It could also be a driving job, darling dears. You're going to have 2 offers. Look, the biggest Pentacle of them all, the King of Pentacles. It also speaks about entrepreneurialism, darling dears. If you're an entrepreneur, you have a side hustle. It's about to become your main hustle, darling dears. Much to the upset and anguish of many. People that treated you badly are going to regret it, darling dears. Proper hangman, they're about to see you from a different perspective. You will definitely be getting to the bag. If this is a job, you're going to have 2 job offers, darling dears. One where you're going to be in a leadership position, another one where you'll be joining a team. But I feel as though you want to be a lot entrepreneurial alone. It could also represent outsourcing. Whatever you're doing, your finances are looking good in your hood over the next 7 days. What about the personal growth? Just the one, darling dears. Good golly and gosh. You've got the Knight of Cups on its forehead. This is about you realizing that you are going to judge people by the red flag when you see them, darling dears. The first time, you're not going to allow no one to take the piss or even the shit in your life, darling dears. This is about standing up for yourself. It also speaks about the lesson of letting go, darling dears, of situations, people, places and things that no longer serves you. Personal growth is recognizing the red flags, darling dears, and cutting it off with a quickness. Final card. Just caught my eye. Final card. Good golly and gosh. Yeah, somebody's definitely stressed out, darling dears. Why are they stressed out? They're stressed out because of what they created in their own circumstance and situation. Again, the energy of the regret, darling. Yes, you've discovered them. They don't like it. Them don't like it. That's their business. They were meant to be discovered, darling. They isn't removed. You was too what? Generous to them. On that note, I drops me mic to love to my Teesprings, my Patreon, or my TikToks, where I also upload videos. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, 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 cat.